Consistency day 58. Today I choose to love myself just as I am. Not the future me, not the old me, not the me years from now, but the today me, the current me, the me I look into the mirror today. And choose to love myself. There's no such thing as perfection, only the present you. The you that is still under construction, the me that is still under construction, the me that I have to live with every day. Each and every day I have to face myself. I have to look in the mirror. I have to speak to myself. I have to acknowledge myself and what my goals, my dreams, my work is for that day. And I have to learn that my life is still under construction and that there's a beauty in that. It's like you're molding a pottery clay, like you're doing a pottery class and you're making a vase or a bowl. And it takes time to shape it. It takes time to mold it into what you want it to be. And sometimes you'll mess it up. Sometimes you'll have a crack. Sometimes you'll have an uneven aspect to it. And that's your life. You'll make mistakes. You'll have cracks in your foundation. You'll have some unbalance in your relationships and things like that. And you have to learn how to live with that. You have to learn how to bounce back. And today, I'm choosing to be gentle to myself. I'm choosing to be patient with myself. I'm choosing to be understanding of myself, to reflect and meditate on who I am and what I've been through and the things that I've survived and the childhood and environments that shaped me, and learn to understand them and accept them, and to give grace to myself that some of that was just being a product of my environment. Some of it was learned. Some of it was forced. I had to learn and do what I had to in certain situations. And to know that ultimately I can accept it and I can learn to forgive myself and I can learn to love myself even more. Even if I love myself today, I can continue to love myself more. And that it's important to love myself is if I can't love myself, the person I'm with 24/7, how can I love others? And love is one of the most beautiful things. Love covers a multitude of sins. And we're commanded to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. But a lot of people hate themselves. And I don't hate myself, but can I love myself more? Can I choose to be more present in my life? Can I choose to be more joyous and joyful in my daily encounterments? Can I choose to make better self-care decisions, better eating habits, better lifestyle decisions, instead of running from a life I don't want? How can I make it the life I do want? And I think so many times people love themselves, but they'll work themselves to death, or they'll change so much of themselves for somebody else instead of being able to be themselves. And if you can't be yourself and somebody accept you for that, is that person really worth your time? Is that really the person you're supposed to be with? And obviously, if you have bad habits, that's different. Like if you're addicted to hard drugs and the person that wants to be with you is like, hey, stop doing the hard drug, and you refuse to do that, then yeah, maybe they do deserve to leave you. Like, that's just being stupid. But they get mad at you for being happy, telling jokes all the time, having a good personality, being friendly and talking to other people, and they just get jealous and stuff for no reason. Maybe that's not your person. Or, there's something imperfect about you, because we're all imperfect, but one of those aspects is just something that is an ick to them or something. Maybe it's time to move on. But I had to learn that I can only love myself, and I can't love anybody more than I love myself. And if you try to say that, you're living a lie, and your relationships probably aren't even as good as they could be. Your friendships probably aren't as good as they can be, because if you don't love yourself, I don't get how you can love something else. It's like they say a drowning person can't save a drowning person. Like, if I fall in the water and I can't learn how to swim on my own and be confident in that, how can I save somebody else? If I don't know how to swim and they're drowning and I jump in, we're both drowning. So yeah, like that goes with love. You love yourself, and how you love yourself, you can love others, or you can teach others how to love themselves, or they can see how much you love yourself in the actions and the decisions you're making, and they can make those same decisions. And I am, and you are deserving of that. There are animals that are not, people don't like fleas and mosquitoes. They're still deserving of life. Gardens, there are, if you're there's different plants in the gardens. Some of them are not as beautiful as others. Some have thorns. Some are like poison ivy. Some are different things, but they all deserve sunlight because they're a living creature. They're a being, or not a being, but they're a living creature. Yeah, created by God. So who are we to determine that? And I think too many times we're too hard on ourselves, and we burden ourselves, and we put on these weight vests and things on our shoulders, like just the weight of the world on our shoulders, when we should really just be more present and forgiving ourselves, forgiving our past mistakes, forgiving of current mistakes, forgiving of not knowing what we know today, and to stop pretending that we're not hurt or unhappy, because you can't heal if we're pretending you're not hurt. And a lot of us go around pretending we're not hurt, or we try to act like we're stronger than our hurt, and you're unable to properly heal, because you can be too wounded and be depressed, and like all these things are like associated with weakness. And then you can also be too proud, where you don't even acknowledge your hurt, and you harden, and now you have hard skin, and you're unable to love or help others. But yeah, today I choose to love myself just as I am. And yeah, am I going to still try to improve, still try to be better, still work to be more? Of course. But I have to learn to appreciate the progress I have came, and look how far that I've already overcame, and how much more there is to go and overcome, and to love myself even more each day, and continue to build and have a great life, and spread that love in the world and to other people. I hope you do the same. I hope you love yourself. I hope you look at yourself in the mirror and accept who's in the mirror, who's looking back at you. If you're happy with it, good. Continue to do that. Continue to build upon that. If you're unhappy, find out why, and learn how to fix it. Learn how to overcome. Learn how to start to love what you see in the mirror. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.